Goddess of Awesome here. I'd like to share with you or address something that I thought was slightly humorous when I went researching a little bit on YouTube a week or so ago before I decided to commit to doing these videos. I thought about doing these videos for a long time, and I just didn't have the courage or the gusto. I mean, I do depend on this work for my livelihood, so it's a little risky, you know, putting it out there. I am definitely in the process of transitioning into other means of income supporting me, so at this point I'm going to take the risk and share what I know. So something I had seen on Facebook was about men giving themselves the best hand job. Like, nobody can give a man a better hand job than what he can give to himself. And I have to say I strongly disagree. I mean, let's think about it logically. Let's reverse it a little bit. The best massage a person can ever get is the massage they give to themselves. Yeah, right. I mean, I'm a great massage therapist and I can't get into all my spots. I don't have surprising techniques that I can surprise myself with. I know all my techniques, you know. Another therapist who might have a few techniques that I don't necessarily use, or that I had forgotten about, or that I never came across, you know, that's great, right? You can experience things that you're like, oh yeah, I forgot about that, or oh, I didn't ever do it to myself, so that's nice. I like your technique. Apply that to a man's penis. Of course, he's probably amazing at giving himself a hand job, right? I mean, nobody knows your body better than you. Nobody can get me off faster than I can get myself off. Trust me, I know how to do it, and if I want it done fast, I can do it fast. If I want it to linger, it can linger. But to say that the best hand job a man can ever receive is the one he gives to himself, lame. I think a gentleman who's truly wanting a hand job, I think half the thrill, there's several thrills, right? There's a thrill of somebody else touching it other than you. But I think if I were a gentleman, I think the main thing would be that I don't want to anticipate what's going to happen next. Like, I would want to relax and let my mind float and sail while somebody takes me on a journey or an adventure, and my only job is to lay there and receive. See, I don't think that's something a lot of guys get to do a lot, because men, you know, they're the man. And certainly women like to be on top sometimes, and there certainly are, you know, women who participate more in the bedroom than others. But I think in general, you know, society and boys can maybe put it upon themselves, but you know, they're the man, so they do a lot of the heavy lifting, they do a lot of the work in bed. And if they're, maybe not all of them, okay, maybe not all of them, some of them, for the ones who are doing all the heavy lifting, or you know, they're the ones having to do a lot of the physical exertions, for them to have a moment where they can lay down and just receive and not think about what's going to happen next. How amazing is that? You know, so I'm going to put it out there that the best hand job a man could ever receive is from a tender, gracious soul who values him as a person and understands sensual artistry and can take him for a little walk of the senses. That's what I think a great hand job is for a man. I think it's a moment where they can truly let their mind sail away, let go of all the restraints that life has put upon them, and just be for just a moment, you know. That is why men seek out assistance to help them with hand jobs. If it was more fun and more satisfying and more gratifying for him to get himself off, that's what he'd do. But since none of that is true, right? It's more satisfying, it's more gratifying, and it's straight up more fun to have someone help you with that. If you were male, most males would enjoy the assistance of a female helping them. So saying that the best hand job a guy can ever receive is the one he gives to himself is absolute rubbish. And anyone who thinks that way, I feel very sorry for you. It is a gift to help somebody in that manner, and when done well, it is an amazing art. And no man could ever craft upon himself what a sensual artist has in her repertoire. You know, her little Felix the bag of little tricks. That, remember Felix the cat had this bag of all these amazing things that just never ending, could pull these things out of Felix the bag's little bag. Kind of like that. It's almost like an arsenal of technique, you know. It's you rub yourself only so many ways. Sometimes you need someone who has a different way of touching, or a different caress, something else to spicing up the senses. So I'm going to leave it there. The best hand job a man can ever receive is one from a talented set of hands with a tender heart and a good spirit and a lightheartedness and a healthy sense of life. That is the best hand job a man could ever receive. I am the Goddess of Awesome. Thank you so much for watching.